Hey guys, welcome back to Steamboat. And I'm Ree Jones, and I'm so excited to have my guests on today. I've got Tim Borden. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I apologize. Good morning. I can't contain my excitement. So there was a world record set, and thank you guys for achieving that. We've set off the largest firework in the world.
Yeah. The firework, the record is oddly, and we learned this partway through, is not based on the size of the shell, but on the weight of the shell. And if you understand physics, you could send something much lighter up very easily, but to send 2,800 pounds half a mile up in the air is what really is the challenge. So we've been working on this 7 years. Ed's been with us.
Wow.
We have two other members that aren't here right now that are out of town. And we started with a 24, went to a 36, and 48. The 48, by the way, still holds the Western Hemisphere record for the largest shell. You just don't see a lot of fireworks, that are big. Most shows, 90% of all shows in the country have a maximum of 6-inch shell. They come closer to the crowd, and a lot of that is based on what they call this fallout area, where you have to have a zone that's free of anything coming down. And so golf courses and outside the stadium and all these places are really not viable for something very big. So in any event, we started out Saturday morning, and my buddy here, Ed. This is a hard part of the problem. I mean, get a shell that big up the mountain and down 26 feet into a mortar where you have an inch clearance on either side, and you don't want to hit the mortar when you're lowering it. So, Dad, why don't you explain what you and your son did?
I was going to ask this as well. So it had to actually go underground, correct?
The mortar is buried in the ground 26 feet deep, and so we use a tracked excavator and carry the shell up from the bottom of Black Mirror and carry it up Black Mirror Drive up to the location of the mortar. And then I recruited my son to run the excavator while I directed him as to how and where to put it, and it worked.
It's like the most risky game of operation.
It's a big gun with a big shell on it. So anyway, it's been a great experience. It's been a ton of fun to do it, and you don't realize until after it's done being set just how jittery you are about the whole thing. And I would have to say that even I've set quite a few of these now, and every one of them is the same experience. I get done, and it's kind of like, wow, it's great. That's over with.
That's amazing. It was an amazing sight to be seen. It absolutely lit up the sky for miles around. And honestly, my favorite part was right afterwards, after everything was lit up, just the energy in every single crowd member was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And everyone's like hugging each other. Strangers are hugging each other. We're just like, yes, we saw it. It was absolutely amazing. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah, our whole team was hugging each other. And we all felt like we'd run a 100-yard dash as fast as we could. We were out of breath waiting for that thing. it did come down.
We felt pretty good it was going to work. Boy, did it feel good when it did.
Absolutely. So I feel like at this point we're just going to take a little breather.
Yeah, I don't know what the interest is going to be. My feeling has always been fireworks were essentially originated in Japan and in China. I get a lot of the fireworks that we have for 4th of July and the Winter Carnival from those countries. So I just have this feeling that they're not going to be real happy with the United States holding the record.
Okay, there we go. So,
yeah.
So maybe not. I guess somebody else would be trying for that record.
I don't know. And if you knew what Ed and I know about what it takes to do this, to build the mortar, we had 58 pages of engineering, thanks to Eric Krug, one of our partners, to build this mortar. Ed set the mortar by digging a hole through some very difficult terrain up there, and there's a lot to be done. It's just not something you do over the weekend. This truly took about 1,000 man-hours for this one shell, and that doesn't take into account a lot of the stuff that the logistics that we had to go through to get this done.
Right, and all to mark the Steamboat Winter Carnival run by Yampa Valley Bank and a host of others, including the city of Steamboat, and we love Winter Carnival. So thanks for getting it off to a bang.
Ed's our chairman of the bank. We're really happy we were part of it as a bank. Nice. We're really part of it as a team.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here, and really, on behalf of everyone that was in Steamboat, thanks for all of your efforts. It was amazing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lots of reason to come to Steamboat.
There we go. That's what we got. So
Yeah.
thanks again, guys, and back to you guys in Steamboat.